What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now that we're past the release of Spider-Man No Way Home, there makes a ton of room to talk about other stuff in the MCU. And man, over the last couple of weeks, there have been some absolutely insane rumors and reports. Everything from unannounced projects like a world-breaker Hulk movie starring Mark Ruffalo to unannounced castings, one of which we have to talk about in today's video. Seth Rogan as the MCU's Thing, alongside an absolutely absurd casting list. We're going to talk about where this is coming from recently and being re-reported on, but also where it originally broke in over a year ago, and if there is any validity to this casting rumor that indeed Seth Rogan is the Thing in the Fantastic Four, what it might say about Kevin Feige and Marvel, what they're planning to do with the first family, and a very different reboot style compared to the two previous attempts. But first, if you could consider hitting the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content here at this channel, and that's all we do. Everything from the official Easter egg breakdown, trailer, and review, all the way to anonymous 4chan plot leaks, industry insider reports, and scoops, and everything in between. So, if that sort of thing's for you, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button, leaving a comment down below. That'll automatically enter you to win the next PlayStation 5 we're giving away at 920,000 subscribers, and we are almost there. Stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so you heard me right in the prologue, Seth Rogan as the MCU's Thing in the middle of an absolutely insane casting list, but this is one of those stories that has sort of been around for so long now that it seems like it's being re-reported as news and has some validity. One of those times that so many people are talking about it, it feels like it's real. Follow me down the rabbit hole as I discern how long this has been around, where it originally popped up, and what this could mean for it actually being true. So this started popping up again at the beginning of the month in December, but was pretty much drowned out by all of the Spider-Man hype that was going into the film, and rightfully so. But just because it popped up then didn't mean it was new. And incidentally, a separate scooper, the main middleman on Twitter around the same time, posted that the MCU had cast the Fantastic Four and that announcement would be coming soon. The synchronicity of that, one seemed to validate the other, as sometimes happens with this type of news. Regardless, the rumors seem to indicate that Seth Rogan would be playing the MCU's Thing, alongside Kristen Bell as the Invisible Woman, Chase Stokes as the Human Torch, and least believably of all four, Glenn Howerton, that's right, Dennis, from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, as Reed Richards, which I've been unable to say without laughing for the last 3 takes, so I'm leaving it in. As Screen Geek pointed out in their most recent reporting on this, they attributed 4chan as the anonymous leak of this cast listing. You add that to Glenn Howerton as Reed Richards, and it's pretty quick to dismiss this as fan casting and nothing more than fiction. Oh, but not so fast Screen Rant on those anonymous 4chan plot leaks. As my normal spoiler warning goes, take anything that doesn't come directly from Marvel Studios with a grain of salt. Yeah, we're well up in the salt shaker at this point. However, it's those anonymous 4chan leaks that, if anyone is ever going to be correct, that sometimes hit the nail directly on the head. That's why they're put up anonymously in the first place. And in this case, that original 4chan leak post that was being re-reported in all these places right now, yeah, that was coming from someone who claimed to work on Ant-Man and Quantumania, and said that was the first movie they were going to show up in. That casting would make a lot more sense in that movie setting, a setting we already know that's said to include the likes of Bill Murray. But this was not the first time hearing of this. Actually, this anonymous 4chan plot leak served as corroborating an original report from 2020 from We've Got This Covered, indicating that Seth Rogan himself was eyeing 2 roles at Marvel Studios, Ben Grimm, The Thing, and or Nova. Now, I remembered reporting on this back last year, so I looked it up. I was like, I knew this sounded familiar, and was able to find the source article for you guys. So unless that 4chan leaker was going back over old anonymous industry insider scoops, and yes, I know some of you have your opinions on We Got This Covered, we barely ever cover them here at the channel anymore, as the sources much more closer to the plug have been made readily available in the industry to a lot of us insiders. In fact, I'm friends with them now. I feel like I have a much better track record. However, We've Got This Covered has nailed a lot of stuff and has become much better in the reporting as of late. And, you know, unlike these anonymous 4chan plot leaks, has a written history and track record. You can go look at their scoops and see how many were actually correct. And as of late, they've been pretty spot on. Actually, same here at the YouTube channel. If you're wondering about how often these early casting reports are dead on, we had Kingpin 5 months ago, before he was even close to being rumored to show up in Hawkeye just a couple months before the series. We had Bill Murray well before that was confirmed by Bill Murray himself. We had Emilia Clarke in Secret Invasion about 2 or 3 months before that was made public. So yeah, these anonymous casting leaks, they tend to be correct. And when you think of the setting, Ant-Man and Quantumania, and how that film, how it's written, how those films work, how the dialogue is, the actors that are in them, the fun, the comedy, and then you think about this sort of casting for the Fantastic Four, if we can just for a second and as a fan lean in and pretend that this casting is correct. Let's pretend this is the Fantastic Four for a second. What I would say is that Marvel is looking to do something completely different with the Fantastic Four instead of trying for a third time to make a more like, say, Rousseau-style Winter Soldier serious Fantastic Four trilogy. Now, to me, this is dangerous territory because Reed Richards is meant to arc with Doctor Doom, and I'm only willing to buy into this if by the time we get to Doom in something like Secret Wars Battle World, Russo's take over and make it a serious outing, because I can't buy into a Doctor Doom that plays like James Spader Ultron. I mean, of course I say that. I don't think Marvel would actually do that. That's actually almost disrespectful to everybody. I'm going to take that one back. But on its surface level, thinking about Quantumania and the type of film that it's going to be, actors like Bill Murray, look, do I really think Glenn Howerton, do I really think Dennis from Always Sunny in Philadelphia has a shot of being Reed Richards in the MCU? No, but if Marvel Studios was looking to do something completely different with this and not do it in the style of the previous iterations, look, I know there are some of you who pieced out about 3 minutes ago and went immediately to the comments who are like John Krasinski or bust, and yeah, we have a real sort of bias now with the amount of concept art that's out there. The fandom sort of anointed John Krasinski as Reed Richards years ago. It's going to feel awfully weird if he's not it. I'm going to leave my mind open on this one, but we got this covered reporting on it over a year ago. All of the synchronicity of them saying it had been cast, the rumors of the Fantastic Four crossing over in Ant-Man and the Wasp, those honestly come from back in 2020, maybe even 2019 as well. I'll try to reference some of those in post, and I'll be posting them here. I think there is a report in 2019, post-Avengers Endgame, that has Reed Richards or the Fantastic Four showing up in Ant-Man 3 before it had a title, and I reported it here on the channel. If it is, I'm going to link it right here. It's been a wild ride this past year, guys. Leave all your comments down below. I already know you're going to. I actually can't wait to read the comments on this video. And quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. All right. Still giving away PlayStation 5. In fact, we're giving away a ton of them. We're giving them away every 20,000 subscribers, all the way up to 1 million subscribers. You can be like this guy Mike here, who won one 2 PlayStations ago, or the last guy who won, his last name was Strange. Couldn't make that up. 17-year-old kid in the UK. Last name Strange. Couldn't make that up if I tried. But all you got to do to be entered to win, and all the same rules will apply, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of video, the same way we're doing here, so it would be like this kind of segment. The best way to keep up with the channel has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on, because YouTube and their algorithm, who knows sometimes. And as always, if you liked today's video, and only if you liked it, hit the like button. Or don't, it's whatever. Also, quick time to mention that there are some of you, my analytics say, who have watched over 100 videos and haven't subbed. And like, yo, if that's you, cool. Like, I respect it. Maybe you don't sub to people. I get it. But man, 100 videos, like, maybe hit the sub button. I'm trying to hit 1 million subscribers here, guys. And then, you know, give away more PlayStations or something. All right, anyway, I love you guys. I hope you're hanging out, having a safe, wonderful new year, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Take care of each other. There are some crazy rumors to cover in the next month in the MCU. We're actually backlogged from Spider-Man, and can't wait to talk about all of it with y'all. So check back here tomorrow. Y'all have a good one. Peace.